Hello and welcome to Easy Posting through SIS. So here I have a sample gradebook. This is a training account, so while it applies, not everyone's filled in. For your grades, one of the first checks you do want to make sure is that your gradebook is filled in and that your assignments are in the correct assignment type. So you can take a look. I've got formative, I've got summative. So you just want to make sure that it looks like that for yours and that all the assignment types are correct. A few other checks that you want, and let me also add that you take out any like missing marks or make sure that things are excluded from your students. So you just want to make sure that your gradebook is as you want it for your class before you start posting. The next double check, if you need it, is to look at your gradebook setup under gradebook and make sure that the assignment weighting is what you want. So this needs to add up to 100. If you're using just points for your grades, then all of these, if you had any, would be 0 and you would be fine. But you just want to make sure that your assignment weight is set up so that your grades look like the way that they should. All right, so looks like we're good to go. I've got formative, I've got summative, we're ready to roll. In report card, you're going to go to students and you'll notice that you've got like their grade. In pink, it says that they're missing assignments. So when you're looking at your classes, you just want to double check as far as missing assignments, make sure you're good. Next part is if you need to edit the final grade and the comments. So here is the calculated percent. If you needed to do an edited grade, you would change it in this drop down. So for whatever reason, if they had like a C that was calculated, but it needs to be like a C plus or a B, then you would just mark it here. If, for example, you have permission to do an incomplete for a student, you would change it to I. And if a student was a recent addition to your class, and so they don't really have grades that are counting for first quarter, that's the only time that you would use NM, which is no mark. Okay, so you really shouldn't use I or no mark unless you have permission to do that for a particular student. Another bit here is your comments. So you're allowed to add up to 5. They're optional. If you choose to, you would just click the drop down and it just gives you the code. So that doesn't help too much. On this page, scrolling all the way down, because it doesn't fit, is what each of the comment codes are. I will send out the document that has all of the comment codes listed, so you have that quick reference. So if I just scroll down real quick, if I wanted to say that a student understands content, that they're good, or they demonstrate strong work habits, that's an even better one, I would give like a comment of, AJ. Oops. All right. So you can scan through the comments and see which ones you want to apply to given students and all of that. Again, that's up to you. So when you've saved this or you feel like you're good, you're going to go to Save Changes. And now you're going to click back to Report Card. So we're back to our main class page for Report Card. And when you feel confident and you're ready to post grades, you're going to click the Post button. And so it's going to give you this report. And it's going to tell me that no grades were accepted because it's a training account. Yep, that's fine. So your grades, because they're real, will have a last posted date, and it will say last posted. It'll say posted. This is training, so that's why it won't do anything, but yours will actually say that it's posted. So this will tell you like when it was. If you need to make corrections, you can always correct what you need to do under edit final grades and comments. And then, so if I need to go and say, oh, I didn't really mean to make that comment, I really mean to make like another one, sure. Save, back to port card, and then repost. Okay, so as long as you're doing this within the time frame before the posting period closes, you can just simply make your changes and save them and then click post again. So you can always post your grades by the deadline that was set, and then you'll get your verifications, and so you can make the changes, and then you can just hit post again if you need to make any changes or any other work came in, whatever your situation is. For now, that's really posting in a nutshell. And so if you have any other questions, feel free to see me during open office hours or shoot me an email. But hopefully you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.